Hi, good day to everyone. We are currently assembling a very unique Toto video tutorial specially prepared for members like yourself. If you have just joined us as a member, today is your very first time having to watch this video. Please allow me to take this opportunity to really thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for a precious time watching this video. And most important thing of all, please allow me to take this opportunity to really say the word of welcome to the assembly. Now, what you're looking at right now is a WinToto advanced statistical software. This software has got two names, one known as WinToto 2004 and another name known as WinToto Advanced. Now, if you have watched this 4D video before, you will notice that Win4D Advanced was launched in the year 2000 and WinToto Advanced was launched in the year 2004. Perhaps you may be wondering why do we need take 4 years time? And you may be also wondering why I need to give you such a lengthy introductions. Now I do so because I personally feel that it's always good for you to really know a little bit about the history of this software and how we started. I think that will give you a little bit more understanding, a little bit more confidence in Exambrix product. And I really hope you could bear with us on that. Now why 2004 then we launched? 4 years time. During this 4 years period, we are seriously working very hard to find out and to really know that the two important criteria that we have set. One of the criteria that we have set is that number one, it must be of great benefits to each and every one of our users in that it must be able to enhance your winning chance. Criteria one. Criteria number two, knowing for a fact that lottery game is ever changing, knowing for a fact that technology is ever changing, we must make sure that the development of this software do not have any form of limitations for us to continuously develop. To list you two examples. In Singapore, when we launched it in the year 2004, at that point of time, it's only 645. Today, we are talking about 649. Just imagine that if we did not continuously, if this particular software do not allow us to continuously develop this software, what's going to happen is that we're going to put a handbrake right now. You can't use it at all. In fact, most software are already putting handbrakes. Second point, on technology. In the year 2004, at that point of time, there's no such thing as called Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. But today we are talking about Windows 7, Windows 8, now we are talking about Windows 10. And most of you already having Windows 10 operating system. You know for a fact that so long you have the latest WinToto Advanced software, you can always use it. And there's a reason why continuously development is very important, making sure that we can and we must be able to fulfill these two criteria. We decided to launch WinToto Advanced in the year 2004. And most important thing of all that I want to share with all of you is that we have worked very hard and we have our obligations to you to bring the best of the best to you. That's the reason why we keep producing newer version. In fact, in the year 2006, that year, during the Lunar New Year, where we celebrated the Lunar New Year, and Singapore Pool at that point of time has got this jackpot prize of 5 million. I must say, at that point of time, it's one of the biggest so far. And we did have 55 members who pulled together. We call it total pooling, and we pulled together to buy total numbers using numbers generated from WinToto Advanced software. And most important of all is that we won a 5+1. Whole Singapore at that point of time, the winner for 5+1 total, they are 82, and we are one of them. And that is in the year 2006, and today we are looking at year 2016. 10 years have passed. I've never forgotten each and every one of you who have participated in the WinToto polling. Why? Because without your participation, we would not have been able to realize the winning of 5+1. But what's most important of all is that if we total advance without continuous development, we also may not be able to see such results. So everything plays a part. That's the reason why the success is because of the total number of parts put together, and we have the same frequency that makes the difference. And that makes the difference in Exambrix family. Now in the year 2013, we have another important breakthrough, and that breakthrough is that we have this features known as, developed this features known as the reverse scan. Is one of the forecast features. And we have got two users who happens to use these features, looking at the forecasted number. From there, they derive their inspirations to find the winning numbers. And one of them won a good one, a 2.5 million, one of them won a group 2 of 250,000. You call it coincidence? I will only say it depends on how you look at it. What I sum up is that hard work is the one, and the confidence in the product that generated this winning. And so long you have the latest version with you, we do not only have one. In fact, we developed 4 more. Right? We have got this forecast known as the left scan, the right scan, the position scan, and the last one that we have is called the shift scan. Total we got 5, not only 1, 5. Perhaps allow me to give you a little bit understanding about what reverse scans are. But how reverse scan works is that each time when you update the latest result into the software, you will pick up the latest results that you have, and from there, they will do a very thorough data interpretations versus whatever results that could be found in the software, and from there, they generated what's the best total numbers for you. During the trial run, to run a features like that takes many hours. But we know for a fact that if we want to put it into WinToto advanced software, we cannot afford to let you wait too long. And this is the reason why, so long you have the latest version, to use the reverse scan is so simple, so fast, and it's so convenient. We have a lot of Toto users who actually came back and shared with us how they feel. Most of them indicated to us that before the use of WinToto Advanced, it's really tough because a lot of time they're using guessing because there aren't any form of data for them to use. After the use of WinToto Advanced, especially with the ongoing developments of the software and the features, on top of that, with the availability of the data, actually give them a very good understanding of the game. In fact, their confidence level have gone up many folds. Now, I'm glad to hear a feedback like that. Many a times when we share incidences like that with a lot of our users, most of them personally feel that the ongoing developments and effort that Example has put up is the one that resulted in what we are today. But what's most important of all is that they feel that the credit should go to Example. But I'd like to share this with you. The credit should be shared with each and every one of you because without your support, your belief, your confidence, your trust in Example, we would not have gone this far. Sincerely over here, may I take this opportunity once again to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 大家好，如果今天是你第一次目睹这个画面，或者是你刚刚加入我们的会员们，让我在这里跟大家讲一声，我是很感恩，非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。始终最重要的就是跟大家讲一声，欢迎你加入 Example 的会员们。那目前你所目睹的这个画面是 WinToto Advanced 软件，那它有两个名称，一个叫 WinToto 2004，叫另外一个名称叫做 WinToto Advanced。有可能你会觉得为什么有2004？2004是代表了这个软件是在2004年推出的。有可能你会觉得奇怪了，为什么在2004年？如果你有观看我们的 4D video， 你都会知道我们的 Win4D 是在2000年推出的。而这个软件是在2004年推出，也就是说4年过后我们才来推出这个软件。那如果你本身有观看我们的 Win4D， 你会觉得 Win4D 是在2000年推出，而这个软件是在2004年推出的。有可能你会觉得为什么我们会需要到4年的时间？这个4年的时间其实让我们真正的坐下来思考一下我们的这个发展的这个领域，是否有2个条件一定要符合。第一，就是它要利益大家，来提高大家的中奖率，这个是非常非常的重要。第二，它一定要能够让我们延续的发展。大家都要了解，都是千变万化，我们的这个科技是一路都在发展。所以，如果软件不能够延续发展，那我们怎么样能够提高大家的这个所谓的提高大家的这个中奖率？加上我们在2004年推出的时候，在那一年，新加坡的多多是45个号码。今天我们知道是49个号码，其实有很多软件在市场已经不能够再继续的发展，因为他们没有考虑到这一点。这就是我们的差别。另外一点就是所谓的科技，在2004年的时候，我们根本都不知道有 Windows 7、Windows 8跟 Windows 10。今天大家只要你有新的笔记本，全部都是用 Windows 10。我希望大家要了解这一点，真的是有很大的差别在这份。希望大家要牢牢的记住的就是，只要能够符合这2个条件，我们才决定在2004年把 WinToto Advanced 推出。我非常的欢喜的就是，我们在2006年庆祝了这个农历新年，我们有55位这个会员们一起买Toto，我们叫做Toto Pulling，总共有55位。我们在那一年的农历新年，它的 jackpot 是5个 million， 我们中了一个5+1，也就是说 Group 2，全新加坡有82个 winner， 我们是其中之一。 我们能够赢，我只能够说一句话，就是因为有大家的聚合，大家对我们的信心，加上延续不断的发展的软件，才能够看到这样的一个成绩。今年已经2016年，我在此刻还是很感恩，非常的感恩大家对我们的这个 WinToto 的软件，还有我们的多多柏林的信心。此刻跟大家讲一声感恩，很感恩大家。在2013年，我们有另外一个更大的突破。在那一年，我们因为发展了一个预测功能，名称叫做 Reverse Scan。那这个 Reverse Scan 其实是一个非常非常不同的功能。我们也因为有2个顾客们用了这个功能，本身看到他所推荐的号码过后中了一个Group 1 2.5个 million， 另外中了一个 Group 2 250千。那怎么一回事呢？这个是什么怎样的功能？它其实这个功能是专门研究跟推荐多多号码给大家。每一次你把最新的 result 输入到这个软件里面，它就会从你所刚输入的这个号码跟目前所拥有的资料做一个非常详细的比较过后，才把最好的号码推荐给大家，是这样的一回事。所以我在这里要跟大家分享的就是，我们目前不只是有一个预测的功能，已经加了4个。我们有 Left Scan、Right Scan、Position Scan， 还有最新的叫做 Shift Scan， 总共有5个。你可以看得到，我们对这个软件的认真，我们对这个发展的认真是多么的认真。我们只有一个非常重要的目标，一定要达到，就是要延续的发展来提高大家，来利益大家，来提高大家的总销率。我们其实有很多顾客们有跟我们分享他们的看法，在还没用WinToto之前，他们觉得要中任何的奖项很辛苦，因为没有资料。用了 WinToto Advanced 过后，特别是因为这些功能是一路都有发展，所以他们觉得信心十足。最重要的就是因为有资料让他们去参考，这个变成了很大的差别。在这方面，我只能够说一句话，很感恩大家对我们的信心。曾经跟很多顾客们分享这样一段经历，他们觉得也就是因为我们的努力才有这样的一个成就。我个人觉得，他们也认为说这个功能是属于上面。我个人觉得这个功能是属于大家，因为没有你们对我们的软件的信心跟支持，是很难达到这样的一种效果。此刻跟大家讲一声感恩，非常非常的感恩大家，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。Okay, now before we start, let me click on this thing called the help check about WinToto Advanced to see. This is something that I want to announce to all of you is that our latest WinToto version is 3.6. In other words, if you happen to check your own Toto software and you realize that your version is something below 3.6, I want all of you to please take note. Very importantly is that this is the latest version. Now, if you happen to see that your version is below 3.6, now what does that mean? It simply means that you're using the old versions and not the latest version. I think this is important. Why? Because if you were to take a look at this, you can see for yourself very clearly that why Examblic keep producing newer versions. We did so because we really want the best of the best for each and every one of you, and that's to enhance your winning benefits. So in other words, if this is not done, then how are we going to enhance your winning chance? And there's a reason why this is catered for you. And if you really want to have that winning experience, a better winning advantage, upgrade is the ultimate choice and the right choice. I can only think of 2 circumstances that why it was not upgraded. First and foremost, very likely that you have overlooked the upgrading because you were just too busy. Secondly, you could have overlooked the upgrading because you have overlooked the extension of your WinToto Advanced maintenance support that resulted in you not upgrading. If these are the 2 circumstances, may I propose to all of you, get it upgraded and do extend your WinToto Advanced maintenance support. And lastly, we do have a lot of members who have watched this video, and they did call us to check with us whether do they still need to purchase WinToto Advanced software. It's a very good question. All I want to sum up for you is that if you're really looking for a software, you're really looking for tools to enhance your winning experience, the early you get hold of WinToto Advanced, the early you will experience the difference. You can always reach me at 9230-0837. I repeat again, 9230-0837 if you're calling from overseas. +65 followed by 9230-0837. My name is Hai Tong, spelled H-I-T-O-N-G。大家好，如果你本身有多多软件，看看一下我们最新的这个多多的 version 是3.6。那怎么知道？很简单，如果你本身有 WinToto Advanced，click 这样 Help， 看一下 WinToto Advanced， 看一下你的 version 号码是什么。那如果你看到你个人的软件的 version 号码是3.6以下，就是说你用的是旧的而不是新的。我希望大家能够冷静的坐下来想一想，为什么 Example 那么努力的发展推出新的 version， 为了就是要利益大家，来提高大家的中奖率。那如果你用旧的，那你怎么样去提高你个人的中奖率？当然 upgrade 是重要，非常重要的一个选择，也就是唯一的选择。我希望大家牢牢的记住，一定要 upgrade 到最新。那我只能够想象到2个因素，为什么你还没 upgrade？ 第一就是你真的是太忙到忘记 upgrade， 另外一个因素就是你真的是忘记 extend 你的 WinToto Advanced Maintenance Support， 导致你还没有 upgrade。如果是因为两个因素，我在这里鼓励大家，你一定要 upgrade， 最好的就是记得 extend 你的 WinToto Advanced Maintenance Support。我们有顾客们其实有会员们观看的这个 video 过后，曾经问过我们一个非常重要的问题，我觉得是值得跟大家分享。第一就是他们觉得是否需不需要购买 WinToto Advanced 软件？这个问得很好。我觉得如果你本身在寻找一个功能或者是个软件来提高你个人的中奖率，当然早点拥有 WinToto Advanced 对你帮助很大。如果你对 WinToto 产生了很大的兴趣，非常想要购买，记得我的联络号码92300837，如果从外国打来，记得加一个65在前面，92300837。这个跟大家讲一声感谢，也非常的感恩大家的支持，谢谢。Okay, let me close this. Now, if you click this thing called the Open Database, you can see for yourself that in our WinToto Advanced software, we have got these various data available for your use. We have got Australia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, United Kingdoms, and United States, alright, US. So these are the countries data that we do have. 在这个 WinToto Advanced 软件里面，我们有包括澳大利亚、香港、马来西亚、新加坡、台湾、英国跟美国的资料。Alright, okay, let me close this. So I'll be discussing the Singapore data. 我会跟大家讨论的是新加坡的资料。Alright, let's take a look at this thing called the Netscape statistics. Now again, you can see for yourself that currently, a lot of time people do ask, will numbers repeat again? Now it depends. Alright, all I could see for this data here is that for the past 4 draws, you do not see any of these numbers repeated. That means you do not see repeated numbers already for the past 4 draws. So this is something quite alarming. And what's the most important thing of all is that numbers do not come from very short gap. Most of the time, it goes a little way above 6, gap 6. So the most recent one is gap 4 has got 3 numbers appear. That means those numbers that appear 4 draws ago has got 3 numbers appear. And this is something a little bit different. I think the data has shown us something that there are some changes. Okay, right? It could be some changes going on. So the trend, we have to monitor this. But importantly is that because of this table, it gives us a very good understanding of what's actually going on. 从这里我们可以看到的就是，很多时候顾客们会问，Toto号码到底有没有重复过？我只能够说的，它其实是有，但是在这4期里面已经有4期没有重复的号码，表示了什么？表示其实这个是已经有一点点的不同。Alright, 当然它曾经有一次休息到5期才开，所以这种情况还是有可能会发生。但我个人呢我觉得了，如果是这样的一种走向，那我觉得应该休息多一期才来看到底号码有没有重复，这个是我个人的看法。所以有时候我们看这个资料，不同的人有不同的看法。我为什么会这样的选择？是因为我看过，他既然有休息过5期，我觉得应该再等多一期才来看重复的号码。我是以这样的一种看法跟大家解释。那 I find it very likely that the repeated numbers may rest for 1 more draws because in the past, most recently, he has ever rested for 5 draws, then he finally appears. So it may just happen like that. So I think we may have to be cautious about repeated numbers. Alright. Probably wait for 1 more draws, then we probably take a close look at it again. I think that would be a better choice. So for me, I still think that In this circumstances here, it looks like the numbers has slightly stretched a little bit, and most important thing of all is that recently anything at Get 4 has got very good results. All right, but it does have happened is that each time when you appear, you take a break. So you appear, so maybe next draw you can actually omit numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4. So you may want to take a look. You may want to omit this group of numbers totally, if you want to. This is another way of looking at it. 然后在这里我们可以其实看从这边我们大概看得到的就是每一次这个 get 4的号码就是开过的号码4期后的号码，它其实每一次它开了过后它就会再休息，又开了再休息，所以我觉得这些号码就是包括16、20、31、30、40、41、13，有可能你可以不用去考虑。我的看法，因为我是根据这边的资料 based on what I can see here, I personally think that you can actually totally omit this group of numbers if you want to. Now, there are many ways of looking at total numbers. So the reason why the most important thing is that we have all this data that actually give us a very clear understanding of what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at the display table, right? Now, from this display table, we also can see something rather interesting, all right? Neighbors number 2 appear, number 14 appear followed by number 15. So it does happen before, 33 followed by 24. So it looks like the neighboring numbers are stacking, 36 come up 35. So you can see that it start 49, right, 48. So right now, I would say that whenever such thing happens, all right, it's always good to pick up a neighbor number whenever possible. So for me, I think number 3 is possible. Take note, 3. Number 3, all right? For this coming draw, take note, number 3. Neighbor number, all right? It's one of the good number. Now, there are a few numbers that you might want to take note of. All right? So number 3 is one of them. 从这里我们可以看到的就是每一次它开过14号，它有可能会开这个凝聚的号码，所以我觉得3号有机会。All right， 那另外一个号码我觉得可以考虑的。All right, we may want to take a close look. Let's see which are the one. I think the next neighbor number that you may want to take a note is actually number 49 because he has got this star trend. So 49 at 3 is something that I think as a neighbor number is worth looking into that. All right, please take note. All right, will 16 appear? If it did, then it becomes a snaps. All right, it looks so nice. All right, so these are the numbers that I like to share with you. With 25 will become a snaps. I think 25 also equally good. So there are 3 sets of numbers that you may want to take a look. One of them is number 3. I repeat again, number 3. All right, 25 and 49. Right? 这里再重复多一次，就是我认为说这个3号是不错，3号。All right， 另外一个就是这个25号，还有这个16号。All right， 16号、25号，还有这个49号。All right, take a look. These are the 4 numbers I have for you. Now, I'm going to share with you something about this, one of the latest forecast tracking that we have. Right, which is called the shift forecast. This is our latest one. Now, I would say that the most recent draw, all right, which on the 20th October, they forecasted 37, only 4 numbers appear on the 24. So, this kind of things do happen. It did happen before. But the next draw, you may see very good chance of 6 numbers in the forecast. So, I think it's worth stay put on this group of numbers. This number, total number is 35 numbers. 总共这里有35个号码，我觉得，因为317就是10月20号，它总共预测了37个号码，但是在这个10月的24号，它只有开4个号码。但我相信说，在来临的这一期 Chief Forecast 的号码，值得我们去观察。All right, so let's come and share this with you. Now I'm going to take this forecast. I'll go to the Chief Forecast. So I want all of you to take note of this group of numbers. Just now we did discuss number 3. Alright, we did discuss number 49 as the very good neighbor numbers, but of course the step we are talking about number 16 and number 25. Alright, but we do have 16, so it's quite good. Alright, 那在这里刚才跟大家分享的是我们以这个 neighbor 来看，我们觉得3号是非常好。 另外一个就是449号，全部都有。加上我们也讨论过16号，只有25号没有在里面，也算不错了。Alright? Now, I already come to the end of my video presentation. 我其实已经到了这个尾声，非常的欢喜，也非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。如果你认为说这个 video 对你的帮助很大，我希望你能够把这个 video 的这个 video link email 给你的朋友们、亲戚们，鼓励他们去观看这个 video， 让他们也跟你一样的收获。那如果你已经拥有 WinToto App， 你觉得这个软件对你的帮助很大，我希望你会推荐跟鼓励你的朋友们、亲戚们购买这个软件。如果你有时间示范，那会更好。时刻跟大家讲一声感恩，很感恩大家的帮忙。我这个人非常相信命运是可以改，很多人很喜欢改命运。那如果你希望能够改自己的命运，我希望你能够看你的看法是否能够接受的，就是种什么因得什么果，所谓的因跟果。如果你能够接受的话，在这一刻，把你的这个思想，就是起心动念的每一刻，不善的把它去掉，也就是恶的把它去掉，只有善念。做一切事就是为了要利益大家，利益众生，利益很多人，你就要积极的去做，积极的去做善事。我跟你讲，你的福报会更大。当然，如果在做的过程中，你没有想到任何的一种回报，只是很想要去做，用真心的去做，我跟你讲，你的福报会比你想象中的更大更大。所以在这里，我鼓励你一定要积极的做善事。万支票千变万化，科技也一路都发展，唯一能够让大家提高大家的中奖率，就是把 WinToto 的方式一路把它发展的更好。为了要跟这个科技追得到科技，我们也一路都要发展，所以这方面希望大家记得一定要 upgrade 到最新的，来提高你个人的中奖几率。我们会很努力的发展。当然，如果你对 WinToto 方产生了很大的兴趣，非常想要购买，记得我的联络号码92300837，如果从外国打来，记得加一个6在前面，92300837。我的名字叫海通，大海的海，大通的通，感谢也很感恩。Toto 是一个或然力的游戏，没有人能够保证你100%一定会中奖，或者是任何一个软件，包括我们的软件 WinToto Advance， 我们只能够做到的就是一路把它发展得更好，来提高你个人的中奖率。所以记得在玩的方面一定要负起责任来玩，不要超越个人的预算 ，Play responsibly， 这个是非常的重要。此刻祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖。如果中了大奖，记得 WhatsApp 你的 ticket 到92300837跟我们分享。感谢，也很感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。I've come to the end of my video presentation, and you really find that this video has been of very great help to you, and you like it so much. Please do share this video with your friends and relatives by email them the link for them to watch, and encourage them to go to YouTube to watch. Now, what's the most important thing overall is that I want to share it with you is that if you have been using WinToto Advanced and you find that the software has been of very great help to you and you love it, and you find that it's really very nice to have, then I hope you could encourage and at the same time recommend strongly WinToto Advanced to your friends and relatives, and I really hope that you could do us this favor. Alright. Now, by recommending them to purchase WinToto Advanced. Of course, if you do have the time to upgrade, if you do have the time to show it to them, that would be even better. Now, lastly, I'm a strong believer that destiny of life can change. In fact, a lot of time people are looking to ways to change their destiny of life. Now, if you strongly believe that, and if you can accept this concept of whatever that you sow is whatever that you reap. If you can accept this, whatever that is the cause and effect, then all I want to share with you is that at this very moment right now, any single thought and every single action of yours, anything that is not kind, remove it. Don't do it anymore. Continuously to do a lot of kindness, accumulate more kindness, deeds that can help a lot of people, generously go into it, and at the same time, while doing so, do not think of any form of repayment. I can assure you that you will receive more than what you have put in. And that's the fastest way of changing your destiny of life. Lottery game is ever changing. Technology is always advancing. In order for us to making sure that you are always on track to win, we have to keep developing the software to make it better and better, and to also meet up to the changes in the technology, making it more compatible to the current window. We have to keep developing, and there's a reason why we keep encouraging you. Please take note. Alright, and always remember to upgrade to the latest version. That is very, very important. As you know, lottery game is a game of probability. There's no software that can guarantee you 100% sure win. That goes to WinToto advanced software. All we could do is that we will keep improving the software to make it better and better to enhance your winning experience. So over here, sincerely, I'd like to take this opportunity to really encourage all of you. Take responsibility over your play and never do overplay. And may I take this opportunity to wish you and our family a very happy, very healthy days ahead. Most important thing overall, winning more jackpot prizes. If you do win, do WhatsApp your winning ticket over to 9230-037 to share your winning joy with us. And once again, please allow me to take this opportunity once again to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.